Mark Williams is a billionaire. He started a company called A.L. Williams, but you may know him today as a company called Primerica. You guys have heard of Primerica? So that's the founder of it. So the reason why I share that is because, again, as I said before, I don't know any of your real stories. There's not enough time for me to probably interview each of your stories, but I do know the common denominator, and I'll share with you some of my favorite wealth principles. You can write them down for free. But some of the wealth principles I use in my everyday life are: one is urgency, right? The second one is excitement. This third one is persistence. The fourth one is being consistent. And the fifth one is being diligent and disciplined, or disciplined. And the reason why I say that, and I share this with you, because, again, I want all of you under the sound of my voice to win. And I know that it's not easy, because some of you may have extenuating circumstances at home. I don't know any of your stories, or some of you may work part-time or full-time. I don't know any of your stories, but I do know that every one of you in this room has the will to win. Every one of you would not be in this classroom trying to better yourself if you didn't want something better. Now, oftentimes what we have is we don't really know what that thing is, but I want to kind of give you some tidbits, hopefully that'll help you out, and then I'll conclude my talk, all right? So I was recently in Indianapolis last weekend, and one of the things that I do is I spend an exorbitant amount of time and money on professional development. And the reason I found is that oftentimes people I'm around, the leaders that I'm around, they do the same thing, so I'm mimicking them. When I was reading the last issue of Fortune magazine, there was an interview with a gentleman who interviewed the CEO, I believe, of Northwest Insurance Company. And he gave a commencement speech to students, many like yourselves, and this was, in my mind, the four things that, to me, if I could give you anything, again today, I know I say that all the time, right? But if I can give you the best advice, and this is what the gentleman said was the best advice he has ever heard for college students, is one, follow your passion. If you're passionate about something, you're going to have the excitement to do it, and you're going to be able to do it, again, when no one's looking. No one's going to have to tell you to do it. You're going to be able to do it. Second thing is master your craft. They often say that in order to master something, you need to put 10,000 hours into it, right? But the idea is that you want to be the best in the world at what you do, or best in class at what you do. The third one is, again, I think this is relevant here because this is a leadership class, is study history and philosophy for leadership lessons. So again, my library is huge because I'm constantly reading. So it wasn't because I came out of college, and I'll share with you from an employer standpoint,